Welcome back to another very exciting episode of Modern Motors. Today we have a little bit of time, so we're going to talk really fast. If I'm talking really fast, I'm sorry. Giulia, charge pipe, custom. Nobody makes charge pipes for these cars. I'm going to give you the long version real quick, if I got time. Again, only a few minutes before the sun goes down, but wow, we got a garage space now. Hopefully you guys didn't see my stitch Crocs, but
my Crocs too.
We got garage space. So if we do run out of sunlight, we can pull this in. Let me give you the long version. There's a guy. I'm gonna post his car up right here. You can see the flames coming out. He has very crazy horsepower numbers. It's just an Alfa. I'm gonna put his screen name right there. You guys can go follow him on Instagram. He did some pretty cool things with the 2.0. A long time ago, when I had the crash car here, you guys heard me say, I donated a motor to someone. That someone was him, because he was trying to achieve some pretty crazy horsepower numbers, some pretty crazy stuff with his Giulia 2.0. In his said development, he has given me a lot of parts that I can reuse on my build to try to achieve some really cool numbers. One of those things being charge pipe. So if you guys know, I said it a million times, motor from these is like the sister motor to the Jeep Wrangler. The Jeep Wrangler, for whatever reason, they have a charge pipe made for their cars. We never got a charge pipe made for our cars. So what I did was I bought the charge pipe for the Jeep Wrangler, and it's missing an O2 bung, so I welded an O2 bung onto it. This is how we got this. A lot of people have talked about this on the forums. There's some cheaper options out there. This is the more expensive option. Again, I don't pay retail price. I found this on Marketplace for a steal. I think it was like $100 or something like that. Got the O2 bung for like 30 bucks, welded it on, paid 50 bucks for the weld. You got this. Is it gonna do anything? Charge pipes, can you pop the hood for me? Charge pipe. If you're gonna ask me, hey Ricky, where's charge pipe? Charge pipe is right here. Now, I welded that O2 bung on with no anything, like no research. I just said weld here. So I could be completely off and this can be a complete waste of time. I don't really know, but we're gonna try to install anyways. I was running out of time and I really wanted to get a video out because I know you guys want me to go back to install, so I'm trying to give you guys an install video. Hence why we're doing this all pretty fast and with no sunlight. What does a charge pipe, that pipe do? Obviously right there, that is plastic. We are moving to like a cast aluminum, which is nice, well built. You don't have any cracks. It does better under pressure, especially if you're like over boosting your car or putting a hybrid turbo in. It would be really good for that. You get better flow. I think they say it's about a 30 to 40%. Maybe I'm wrong, I could be lying. I'll put it up on the screen. It's more flow. I think it's 25 to 30%. Maybe it's 40% more flow. I don't know what they really say. Whatever MISHIMOTO says, that's how much flow extra it has. Airflow, you should have a slightly faster turbo response. That is the whole goal of this. If you're trying to achieve some high horsepower numbers, this isn't a bad upgrade to do. Now, some people will say it's not going to do that much value. Some people will say do a lot of value. I'm just installing the parts that the guy with the fastest 2.0 that I know has installed and tested. And that's what we're doing here today, ladies and gentlemen. Does that make sense? I hope that made sense. If anything else, you can watch the video and you say, wow, that was a waste of time. Don't do it. If you find like there's value in it and you want to do it, do it.
There you go.
Sometimes I try to explain what the mods are so you guys understand, but I think a charge pipe is pretty self-explanatory. Pretty standard upgrade. I mean, they have it for a darn Jeep. They have it for a lot of different cars. All your BMW boys have it. Everyone has a charge pipe. We're the only unlucky people that don't have a charge pipe. If this does well and it goes well, maybe we'll develop our own charge pipe for the 2.0 community. But today we're going to show you a do-it-yourself. Again, we bought this. I think this retails for, I'm not going to guess, it's on the screen what it retails for. Again, we got an O2 bung. I'll put it in the description where we got the O2 bung. I got it off of Amazon and I paid $50 for the weld. Did I pay too much? Probably, but it was in a rush. It was same day. But there you go. There's our charge pipe. This is how it's supposed to sit. Like this. Wow, maybe I did a really good job on testing that charge pipe fitment. Problem about us is we just like to go balls to the wall. I said, hey, you know what? Today's a good day for the charge pipe video. I haven't done it. I wanted to do it. I've had this sitting around for a few months. If you're on my Instagram, you know how long it's been. You saw the day that I bought it.
And we're the first ones?
There's been some other people that did it.
They're just not recorded?
On the forums. We're the first one on YouTube.
Oh, perfect.
I don't know anybody else that's done a charge pipe on YouTube.
Okay.
I could be wrong. I could be lying. Who knows? Hey guys. if you got a second, I'm gonna ask for a favor. I posted a video of us doing a road trip in a Bentley and a Ferrari. I thought it was a really good video. Nobody watched it. If you got the time, put some clips right up here. It was a really cool time. It was really fun. I'm gonna put the trailer at the end of this. Go watch it because apparently I have 15,000 subs. Only 100 people watch it, so shout out YouTube. Numeros.
That's one of 5 places? Or 3 places?
I forgot how much this sucked. Okay, you guys are getting the gist of this. For the record, I had no idea if this O2 bung would work. Secondly, I had no idea of placement. I literally just marked it with a Sharpie, said, drill there. Looks about right to me. Yeah, he did. Did a quick test fit off camera. You know, sometimes you just should trust people on the internet. Wow, look at that.
That's crazy.
Perfectly fits. At some point, look at it's an M for modded motors. At some point, we will get this done appropriately and get it feels pretty stiff in here, and it shouldn't because I already undone everything.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what the dilemma is, ladies and gentlemen, but you know, I figured I'd show you guys the raw side of YouTube that nobody else shows you guys.
The raw side.
It makes it seem like we did it really quick. That's not the curse.
Definitely not the case.
Get the fuck off.
What if you're doing it wrong the whole time?
You know?
Oh, there you go.
Whoa! Call me modded motors. I'd be modding my motors. Ladies and gentlemen, I got good news and I got bad news. Bad news. I didn't capture it on camera. Good news, everything's out. It's only these little things that are holding it in here. One plug here, one plug here. That one you saw me take off, and then that. That's it. And then the O2, which is a 22. This is a 22. This back here is a 19. The one that gave us problems when I was struggling with, if I can show you guys, is this plug back here. You guys see it? It's plugged in to this sensor right here. Show them this sensor up here. It is one of those gray plugs where you have to lift the plug first and then it comes out. So that's a mistake that I was making. I wasn't pulling the little gray thing and there's no way for you to look, so I had to grab my phone and put it out. Yeah, it was a whole problem. So remember, it's a gray plug, you gotta pull up. There you go, guys. One more piece to the puzzle. Tiny little sensor back there. We're going to throw it on this raggedy end right here. Boom. Perfect. Everything fits like a glove. Drop this bad boy back in. Make a nice seal. Another fun fact for you guys. We have no clue if this works. We're just going off of the vibes. Charge pipe? Wow. And, well, that was an extremely tight fit would be an understatement. You really have to finagle it in there. That's it. That's my advice. It was really hard to do. I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
Yeah.
It feels like almost it doesn't fit.
Yeah.
But we got it to fit. There you go. We got there's some fitment issues between the coil and the thing, but we got it and we are in And now the easy part is just buttoning everything up.
This is the easy peasy part. Just putting everything back.
I like to tell myself. Okay, we've got some bad news. The Scylla blow-off valve and the bung balloon, I don't know how you say it, I think that's how you say it, recirculating valve don't fit, the screws don't fit. So I'm gonna have to do some exact measuring and get the right screws. So I had to borrow from my QV, the charge pipe. I'm sorry, I'm tired. I had to borrow from the QV diverter valve, plugged it in here, so I'm on a stock diverter valve because this was a too grande, no worka, and even at that, it wouldn't even take the Scylla BOV. So, real sad day for us. I have to figure this out because usually on the regular stock, the threads start here, so you just start threading into this. On, you can see it over there. Aftermarket, this is a removable piece, so the threads start here. So throws off all of my measurements. Either they're too long or way too short. However, temporary solution, we're on. Throw this spark plug back in and drop that bad boy back on and drop this sucker. And as you can tell, it's starting to rain. Moral of the story, guys, this is why you should measure. It's kind of pointing up a little. You know, the hood closes. We just checked. That was a real panic mode for a second. If you got it like a smidge down, would be a little bit better.
I forgot you didn't measure this.
No, this is freeballing it.
So a little bit higher, we would have for sure had to take this.
A little bit higher. We're sure. Well, that's not our reality. First off, second of all,
let's not go down that rabbit hole.
All right, if we're playing sanity here, okay? Yeah, I was eyeballing it. Oh, not too far off. You know what? Maybe he put it in the wrong place. I don't know.
Yeah, the guy. Okay.
If it went like a smidge down, it would have been golden, bunny boy.
Yeah, perfect. We don't need an engine cover anyways.
We've committed to this life. I'm just going to write Alfa Romeo on it so you know what it is. I'm going to put a sticker that says, "This is an Alfa," if you can't tell, with a Jeep Wrangler motor.
It's okay. We don't need engine. Who needs engine covers anyways?
Overrated. This is more race car-y, right?
Yeah.
Make my own engine cover. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get my engine cover. I'm going to put a hole right here. It fits over the hole. That way nobody complains. We're all on the same page. There it is. Here's OEM. Here's aftermarket. OEM, aftermarket. Turned on the car. I did a safety check. There's no codes, thankfully. Tomorrow will be raining. I'm going to give you a quick drive-by in the rain tomorrow. Will you be able to tell the difference? I'm hoping so right off the rip. Will you be able to tell the difference? I don't know. Depends on what you're going for. You might be able to, you might not. It should be a better acceleration, better flow, because you have more volume, more air. Wow, that's the logic here. The reason we're doing all this is because the next thing that goes in is downpipe. Downpipe is not too far after. Hybrid turbo is not too far after. New exhaust is not too far after. All of you guys want all the mods tomorrow. And, you know, guys, I do owe you a hybrid turbo, but if I was going to do it, I want to do it right. Charge pipe, downpipe, most volume possible. Whether you believe in the intakes or not, got more volume, more air coming in. That's what I like to think. Anyways, I'll see you in the morning when everything is done. And just so you guys can see, there are no codes. I gotta wait up for the car to warm up before I do any pulls because you won't even get the full power out of it if it's not warmed up. I just hope it doesn't warm up and then my car does a code and leaves me stranded, because that would not be a good time. if what I'm hearing is the intake or the charge pipe. It sounds more top end. On Mishimoto's website, they claim that it's extra 7 horsepower. Again, I know people are skeptical. That's what they claim. Who knows if that's actually what they hold. And I am going to give it some gas. That was the 3rd time, and it is not cleared. And to be fair, I have been throwing a code, so I can't even blame it on this. I have to put in my computer and then determine what threw the code to even blame it on the charge pipe. That makes sense? Alrighty, let's all learn together. Alfa Romeo Giulia 2.0 body connect. Scan for DTCs. Well, this video turned into something it shouldn't. So the codes I was throwing is P0299, which is typically related to like the wastegate underboost code. And then I was throwing a coil ignition low code, almost like my my coil wasn't plugged in. I checked those. We cleared the codes. We came right back out. So far, everything's running right. I don't know, maybe it was a fluke. I don't know. I'll let you guys know. I'm gonna keep testing it off camera, and I'll let you guys know if it comes back up. If it does, you'll be first to know. If it doesn't, great. Throwing a check engine light was weird. Hopefully that is just a random thing that just happened to me. Hopefully you guys found value out of this. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys are going to replicate it. We'll see you guys in the next one, which should be, I don't know, I think it's a charge pipe. I think it's a down pipe or a dash cam. So, see you guys. And go watch my other video from last week. I'm recording, okay? So don't say anything racist about me. You have seatbelts, or it's like kind of like you just crashed and died? So last time I posted, I said we'd be right back. That wasn't true. Don't fucking tell me you died. But none of the hotels can take the trailer and the Ferrari.
You guys crashed out exactly the same way.
Yeah, 6'7", but 6'7".
Yeah, it's up for us, bro.
Yeah, give me that car now. Yeah. We have no fuel? You're fucking joking. Figure. So this whole trip was a waste. We got no good clips.